Thank you, Gretchen, very much. Good evening. In the last monthly meeting, about a month ago, I declared my candidacy to run for the State Senate, District 8. My name is Bikram Mohanty. And not only my name and others' name will be in the ballot. This evening, I'm going to talk about something else that's going to be in the ballot. That is the issue of charter school in Georgia. And probably only 10% of the people know what charter school is. It's a grave danger to our public education system. It's actually aimed to completely destroy the core concept of local control in public education. The teachers who will be teaching in charter schools, guess what? They don't have to be even certified. And charter school proponents say that they are looking for innovation. They want to make it competitive. They want to design new ways to enhance performance. But the teachers don't have to be certified. I really want somebody to explain how you even don't need the teachers to be certified and you are trying for innovation and all kind of fancy things. Charter school proponents say that these schools are public school of choice. And choice of what? There is no explanation. They also say that they will follow the rules and regulations, but only as stipulated in the charter. In other words, they don't have to follow any state and federal laws and regulations if it is not written in the charter. And they say also they are advocating for extended days, longer school days, and longer school years. I'm an occupational therapist. As you all may know, that the American Academy of Pediatricians have advocated that the lesser school time, more parenting time, and more leisure time combination actually enhance performance of students. But they are advocating longer school days, longer school year. This constitutional amendment, as you all know, there will be a this will be in the ballot, asking each of you to vote yes or no, so that the Constitution can be amended. And you know, the sad thing is 4 Democrats voted in favor of this, that got them the majority to put this in the ballot. I understand they have their views. Here is what I got directly from Department of Education website. They say that they will adhere to all the rules of public school, but there is exception. They would deny to anybody if they don't have space in the school. And guess what? If the board of directors, the employees, anybody has a kid and their siblings, they all have to get preference. And only where the charter school is located. So I'm really confused. How you going to encourage a child's skill, their motivation, and all these fancy things you're talking about, and you're going to put all the siblings together, and the dads and sisters and brothers are the teacher, sort of a homeschool, but give me the public funds? Actually, and there are some handouts there. Reports after report says that 46% of the charter schools actually performs worse than the public schools. 37%. 46% actually perform the same. Only 17% better. I have done a little bit of research and I couldn't find any specific group or anybody really trying to make the people, trying to make public aware about this amendment. This is going to be dangerous, folks. If this referendum goes through, this is going to be very, very dangerous to our public school. So please take a minute, talk to your neighbors, friends, colleagues, anybody. The day Governor Dill signed the resolution, we started a Facebook page. It's called No Charter School in Georgia. I urge you to like that page so we can continue the dialogue. If any one of you here willing to volunteer, I have decided that I'm going to run a parallel campaign also. It's not I'm running the charter school, the referendum. Charter school is on the ballot, and we got to work hard to defeat that referendum. I'm asking you to vote me and vote charter school no.